I pulled up to the outside of an SEC football stadium, and I'm gonna waltz around until I can find my way onto the field. Today, we have made it to Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, which most of you know as the Swamp at the University of Florida. First thing we see as we arrive is our Heisman Plaza with our trio of Heisman QBs. Steve Spurrier, Danny Werfel, and of course, Tim Tebow. Going to the left a bit here, we're starting off really strong. Concourse is very easy to walk into. Seems like Florida's upgraded a lot of their Gators to these little electric buggies here. I've been on campus like 15 minutes and probably seen a dozen of these. I find it very ironic that a school named the Gators in a state known for transportation on golf carts to be one of the first to make that shift. As we approach the gates in this concourse though, it looks like most of them are not gonna be open. Passing by some pics from past SEC championship teams until we get to the other side. We are passing by the Champions Club skyboxes right here. Might as well give it a whirl, right? Yup, not happening. Can't say I was expecting too much over there though. This does seem to be primarily a staff and maintenance entrance though. We might have better luck somewhere else. This fan is pretty crazy. That is quite literally branded as a big ass fan. We have Bull Gator right here, just outside of the football complex. I can go just past elbow deep into this thing's mouth. Let's check things out through this way. More completely shut gates at gate 18, which means our next spot is gonna be towards these ramps, which we have a block gate. Can't go through it, gotta go around. Should I go up or should I go down? Honestly, I've had better luck going up before. Let's try going up. If I even can. This is locked up too. But this gate just past it here is the first one I've seen that is not closed off, which to me says I should go down through here and then find my way up there. Found the strength and conditioning center down here. Looks like it's Florida staff only, of course. Not trying to get arrested today. Might want to try another entrance. Surprisingly, I'm still not seeing any access to these ramps from down here yet. Maybe I can access through right there, or I can access through right here. What do you know? I haven't even had the time to tour the stadium yet, and I'm already on the field. Ladies and gents, welcome to the Swamp. We got a few people tending to the field right now. Let's get out of their way and make our way up. Easy enough. I'm not gonna lie, I get a lot of comments about different stadiums across the country, and from what I've picked up, I've heard that the Swamp is surprisingly really accessible. I'm pretty shocked that it even took me this much work to get in here. It looks like we're painting in the whole field right now. This is actually a pretty cool process to watch. I want to see this guy get the orange end zone down. Oh yeah. This right here is why we do what we do. Let's just take in this moment. I hope I can be here long enough to watch them fill in this logo. And also, I'd be remiss not to mention, this field looks spectacular right now. Props to the grounds crew. Rolling around the concourse right here. A little bit of color, a little bit of character, but not overdoing it. We love a good stadium map, and I think this one looks especially good too. I'm already right here on this red dot. Let's try to check out these skyboxes. This is pretty tough. Let's keep making our way on up. And right here we find all of those golf carts and Gators that we were looking for. All right, guys. Who did it? Who did it? Well, we made our way all the way to the top, but I'm actually not seeing any skybox entrances, except maybe right here. And that is locked up, if it even gets there anyways. For the amount of seats that this concourse up here serves, this feels very, very narrow. As I take in the Swamp from the very top row, as our great grounds crew finishes up their job, this really is one of my favorite stadiums that I've been to. The attention to detail to paint Florida Gators into the seats is super fun. I've always appreciated how the Swamp has this signage jutting out of the stands on TV, and it looks really cool in person too. And just overall, there is so much color and character here. If we were doing a blind stadium test, everyone would know this is Florida Stadium in like 2 seconds. And now, we're finally painted in the 50. Let's go. And after just finishing up those shots, one of the guys shouted down for me that the stadium's closed. No worries, I'll get out of here. I do have to go back onto the field to get out of here. I'm hoping this confrontation's not too bad. This door was open when I came up here, but it looks like someone shut it since I walked up. Still, pretty easy to roll through. See you, Ben Hill. Thanks for having me. Appreciate y'all.